Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the One More Thing Tech podcast. As always, I'm your host, Quasey.
Madam.
And for just a second, we're going to go off the topics today. You know, this podcast always talks about Apple and whatnot, but we've got to talk about something else today. You know, me and Adam were having a discussion about some TVs, and, you know, my apartment's getting a new TV this upcoming week. It's going to be a Sony Bravia, or I guess not this week that it comes out, but like on the 3rd of September is when it's supposed to get here. So it's very exciting. I personally didn't see the need to upgrade from our old TV, but
what'd you have?
You know, some Insignia 4K TV.
You did not out loud just say you did not see the need to upgrade from an Insignia TV to a Sony OLED TV. Quasey, are you out of your mind?
No, I think I'm well within my mind.
You don't seem to be at this present time because you just said out loud.
Student. We just do not to be. We don't need to be spending $2,000 on anything, much less a TV when we have 3 already.
You have consecutively spent probably more than that on the game 2K in your lifetime.
Yeah, but I have a monitor to play 2K.
What do you like have to show for? A Sony Bravia OLED TV is the most bliss TV that's ever been created so far.
And I would just disagree with that as well.
What?
I would just disagree with that.
The processor in a Sony OLED TV destroys everything in the market, first off, which is very, very important for a TV to do what it has to do, display things perfectly.
To do like 3 things. All it needs to do is have low latency, have a great display, and not have a dog water operating system, right? Those are the only 3 requirements for me. Like, as much as I love the picture on some Vizio TVs, their operating system
just say that out loud.
Absolutely atrocious. I did say that aloud.
Did you just say you like the picture on a Vizio TV?
Yeah.
No Vizio TV that has ever existed has had a good picture. Not one.
Yeah, I mean, I think your scope is just not, like, I think you're just not seeing them, you know? Like, have you seen the Vizio Mini Quantum 4K TV? Like,
Are you just... All you gotta do is walk into a Best Buy and you can see the Sony OLED TVs that stick out amongst everything else in the entire store. It has better picture quality. The OLED
I don't know,
panel...
the Samsung ones catch my eye a lot more. But then again, as you know, I prefer a brighter picture over deeper blacks. Like,
there's Quasey. The way that the colors pop on an OLED from Sony is far better than most other. There might be a better TV. I just don't in my head think that's possible. But here's why I say this: the Sony TVs have the best in-TV speakers of any TV in the market. It's like the iPad. You have 4 speakers in the corners that pop through it. If you turn that thing on max, it's pretty loud. Now, of course, the sound system is far better, not a sound bar. Let's get that straight. But you cannot say to me that an Insignia TV, which is like one step above like the On products at Walmart, and you said the word Vizio having a good picture. Never in the history of Vizio's company has it ever had a good picture. Their colors are washed out. They don't. Why would you even consider saying that out loud? And you know what? Everybody in the comments will agree with me this time. I promise you this.
I just promise you they have some great budget.
Are you sponsored by Vizio? Because that's the only way you would say it out loud.
I wish.
Quasey, I have seen all kinds of Vizio TVs. They're washed out colors. It's like you're looking at a watercolor picture. There's no good colors on a Vizio TV. There's motion blur every time you watch anything. It's pixelated. It looks awful. And their OS,
find you a
her OS is so trash.
No, that's what I said. I agree with you on that. I think the OS is absolutely terrible.
Vizio does this too, and this makes me so... My dad has a Vizio, right? I have an Apple TV paired to it because it's the only way that a Vizio, it makes some sense to me. And Vizio has this stupid thing, I think it's called HDMI or something like that. So when you plug something into an HDMI port, it changes from that input to whatever the OS is from Vizio, and it does this at random. And whoever at Vizio thought of that, stop yourself and just go bash your head on the wall. I cannot stand that. That is the most like that alone should start World War III to some people, because I cannot stand that so much. It makes me so mad. Why would you do that? Why would you take away my input when I'm watching something and changes it to the stupid Vizio interface, which no one likes?
Yeah, I mean,
It's awful. The
the
Vizio
interface
TV is treacherous.
is the
I
only bad thing about
hate
it,
it so
like the
much.
operating system.
At
But
this
then again,
point in
I don't like
time,
high senses either. But actually,
they're
I'm
awful
realizing
too.
I don't like a lot of them. Like, I gotta be more
I'm about
honest.
to have
I
a
don't think I
nosebleed
like
here.
the Android TV. Like, Android TV's operating system, not my favorite. Not my favorite at all, if that makes sense.
There's one exception to that: the NVIDIA Shield, which is the best smart box TV thing you can get to
Does
date.
it run Google
It
TV?
does. But if you know anything about Google TV's Quasi, you just put the Perplexity launcher on and it removes all the nonsense. I agree there's nonsense, but you can remove nonsense and have a great day. There's one advantage that I would say a Google TV has over Apple TV that makes it win, in my opinion. There's two. The first thing is, like, for instance, let's say you want to expand your storage, right? Because you can get a max 128 gig worth of Apple TV, right? You can expand it past that with the Google TV. The box, I should say, not the actual built-in OS thing, right? Secondly, you can customize a little bit more and have more, like, remove the ads and all this other crap that you want to do with it. It's very nice as well. But Apple has a restriction that, like, you can't watch the highest possible quality that you can, like, on the NVIDIA Shield. It plays everything locally with no issues. Apple TV kind of transcodes stuff because it doesn't unlock the full potential that it offers. That's kind of their fault.
Well,
Like,
here's what really got me, Adam. Here's what really got me.
okay.
All right. So, like I said, our previous TV is capable of 4K. Here's what got me. Jake saying, I really want to watch content in 4K, but our TV just doesn't support it, right? Now, here's what really got me. Like, we were sitting in Best Buy, we were looking at the TVs, and I'm putting two and two together. I'm like, wait, no, I swear this TV is capable of 4K, because when I play my PlayStation on it, I play games in 4K, right? And so we went home, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, you know what? It's not outputting 4K. That's so odd. You know what it turns out, Adam? Our beloved Apple TV is just not 4K. We have the little bummy Apple TV. Oh, I shouldn't say bummy,
It's the
but we have
1080p one.
the one that, yeah, the one that's in 1080p. So
Okay.
obviously the
Let me,
1080p one's not going to output 4K. So it doesn't matter
but
which TV we buy. We're still not going to watch it in 4K, right? But we have an
but you are,
Xbox
though,
hooked
in a
up to the
way.
TV
Your
that can
TV
output 4K.
processor upscales it to 4K.
Hey,
That's the
let me
purpose
tell
of
you
the
something.
4K processor in a
Let me tell you
TV.
It's just not looking as crisp as native 4K. I'm a big native 4K guy. You know me.
Native 4K is going to have better picture quality and everything. Yes, you're
Yeah, I
not
mean,
wrong
obviously,
about that.
but that
But at the same time, you just mentioned that Vizio has a better TV and looks great. So I don't know if I can really make your opinion valid.
excuse me. I did not
Ooh.
say that Vizio has a better TV than the Sony
No, you said
Sony
great.
Bravia. Yeah, I said they have a great TV. If somebody's looking for a TV to buy, I'm not going to send them
Never,
straight to the top of the line.
ever buy a Vizio TV.
Nobody
ever.
is buying $2,000 TVs.
Quasi, there's a process of which you buy a TV. The first thing is this: you bought it the wrong time. You buy it
Yeah, I
during
mean, I
the
just
Black
don't know why we
Friday
bought it.
time, the Cyber Mondays,
I
during
agree.
Christmas time.
I
You get
agree.
way better discounts, first off.
I agree.
Secondly, you get a good Sony OLED TV, it's going to last you years, like so many more years than anything
agree.
Vizio has to offer. My dad, this is a factual statement that I'll say out loud. My dad can back me up on this. He, Quasi, has a backup Vizio TV because he doesn't believe it's going to last long, which he'd be correct, and it's barely lasting long. It oftentimes has lots of problems. It's a Vizio. Factual statement. When I First got a call from a Vizio rep to sell their TVs. This is decades ago. They told me to my face that they do not expect their TVs to last more than 1 to 3 years because they encourage customers to upgrade for a better experience. They do not believe their TVs will last more than 3 years, and they want you to buy a new one. As a great man once said, there's 3 points to any TV purchase. You can pick 2: price, quality, and size. If you pick a TV that's $500, right off the bat, you're going to have size and price, so your quality diminishes greatly. In your case, Quasi, you spent a good amount of money on TV that's good quality, so your price is out the window, right? So I'll say this much. Do your own research, but most people have no idea what they're missing because they get something garbage from Walmart. And I have so many times at Walmart or Best Buy or wherever, when I watch someone like putting it on the cart to walk out, I just want to have a discussion with them and just say, please, I beg you, just save up the money, like, during Christmas time or Black Friday and just get a Sony OLED because you will have a bliss experience. Like, it's almost hard not to smile when you use it because it's so good. LG is the closest competitor to Sony because they use the same panels, the LG panel and the Sony TVs. But the TV processor in Sony destroys everything in the market, like by a landslide. So you'll get no motion blur. Your color gradients are so much better. The way the picture looks is just bliss, and it just works so well. It's the only TV that the base processor can do the great processing that it usually does, plus the base apps that you can use. Nothing else in the market does that well. I don't use still TOSs. That's just a personal preference. I use the boxes besides that so that the TV has full processor just for doing its processing of the images and everything else. But don't sit there and say that Vizio has great anything. They just don't, and they know it.
Yeah, I
They
think
are a
your
cheap market
standards are
TV. It's not because of my
entirely
standards,
higher than
Quasi.
most people's.
People that have Vizio are buying it for one reason only, for price. They're not looking for good quality TV. They know there's better quality TVs. You shouldn't be buying a TV from Walmart. They don't offer great quality TVs. You just don't. They never have. It's all about, I want to spend $200-$300 on a TV, and I can get a 75-inch for $400, and you know it's going to be trash. It's just a fact. There's no way that a TV that large is going to be good for that price, ever. It does not matter who it is or what brand it is. Nothing is that. Unless you're buying from a guy named Jake off the back of a truck for $400. It's a Sony OLED or something like that.
That's my roommate's name.
Huh?
That's my roommate's name.
Okay, well, Jake, if you're selling TVs in the back of the truck behind Walmart, that's like a Sony for $400.
No, he works at Best Buy, so.
He does. Well, hope you got the employee discount off of that TV.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how much it was.
So you haven't experienced a Sony OLED in your presence like for a long period of time, is what you're trying to say, right?
No, we sat in the store and set up chairs.
That's not the same thing. You can see it there and you can slightly experience it. Once it's there in your apartment, it's a whole different experience. Like you do know, are you going to have them mount it for you?
Or we're going to have them mount it.
Are you going to mount it or you just put it on the stand?
No, we already have a TV mounted in our apartment. We're just going to take it down and mount the other one.
You're going to do it yourself?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you know how fragile? Do you know how fragile they are? I'm not saying you're not. I'm just reminding you how fragile the screen is. Do not lift it by the screen. Okay, you have to lift it by the back of the TV. The screen, you don't touch the bottom of it when you pick it up. You'll ruin the TV. They're very fragile.
I bet.
I'm just letting you know. You don't want that to happen. It's like when I went to Best Buy probably about 3 months ago, they said their display model they just brought in, that's Sony OLED. They went to go pick it up, and it was just a new person by the screen, and just a slight, not even off the ground, destroy the screen. It's fragile. Good luck. I've done it several times. It's very possible to do it, but it's also like a doctor handing you a newborn child. You're just like, I don't want to break this. It's so fragile. It's same kind of thing.
Not that a doctor's ever handed me a newborn child.
Quasi, I wait for the youth that there are people like you who say that Vizio is a great TV, and you might think a Fire TV is also good, or like a Fire Stick.
I think the Fire OS isn't bad at all.
You
Back
have
when I was
no
younger,
oh
back when I was
my.
younger, my dad had a Fire Stick, right? And then we decided that we didn't like how slow the Fire Stick could move at times, so he went and bought the Fire Cube, right? And now the Fire Cube is like going from a snail to a horse. You know what I mean? Like
You
it's
don't
something.
Quasi is I think that the Fire Sticks are probably the worst streaming devices you
That's
can
not true.
get.
You said that about Roku's not too long ago.
Okay, Roku, the reason why I
You
hate
got to choose
Roku,
one.
I will Roku's better than the Fire Stick. I will take that I cannot use my live TV apps on a Roku than use a Fire Stick. Fire
Mm.
Stick makes me angry every time I use it. They suck. They are awful. Like, if Fire Stick wants to sponsor us, I would say no. I can't say
Why
anything
would
good
you
about
say no,
them.
Amazon?
They're
Amazon,
so
you can sponsor me
treacherous.
for
They are
anything.
Amazon is not good at making operating systems. Look at the Fire Phone, how well that lasted. It didn't last a year. It was,
Right.
ugh.
Yeah, the Fire Phone is
Oh, so I'm just letting you know, like, do your own research, right? Don't just listen to me or Quasi, especially Quasi in this situation because he's
all
wrong
right.
about
So that's just
TVs.
not entirely true. I
What I'm
think
saying though is, like, he has picked a great TV. He's redeemed himself a little bit, but he still said after the fact that Vizio makes good TVs. So, like, we're gonna have a little, like, I'm gonna talk with my boss about this, Quasi, and you know who I'm talking about. And we have to enlighten you a little bit because I I just want you to understand how wrong you are here, and that I don't want you to be telling other people this,
I
because
mean, I
there are
just don't
people,
believe I'm wrong
Quasi,
at all.
that look up to you and think that you are right about a lot of things, right? And this is
I mean,
one
I
you're
am
just
right about a
not.
lot of things. Like,
Not this though. This is
I
like a
just
vastly
promise you,
wrong thing.
if somebody needed a new TV, I'm sending them in the direction of Insignia or Hisense. But if they said they just bought a Vizio, I'm not going to tell them that they made a bad decision. Now, if this person's a fully functioning adult that's not in college, yeah, I mean,
I
you're making a
would
home
not
theater. You should probably go
I
big or
would
go
not
home.
give
But
a prisoner of war a Hisense or a Vizio TV.
wow,
They already hate
you just care
America.
too much
You're
about
gonna make them
prisoners of
hate it
war.
worse. Yeah. I'm just letting you know, like, even they could experience something better than a Vizio or a Hisense. Come on now. That's like what you it's what you put in the Walmart entrance because you want people to leave as fast as possible. That's like, it's a deterrent. I don't wanna go here, right? You know, like, the amount of people that steal a Vizio TV is probably very low because even they don't want it. Free
I
is still
just
too much, you know? Like, ugh, they're so bad. Like, I just can't say anything good about Vizio or, like, Hisense is, oh my, like, I just had a discussion the other day. Hisense or an Amazon Fire TV? That's a close call bad. I don't know who's worse. Probably, I'm gonna have to probably say, um, the Fire TV. Here's why. At least Hisense has a somewhat decent OS over a Fire Stick. Quasi, I really have to spend some more time and just enlighten you because I don't like you're getting bad information from those who have no idea what they're talking
just
about.
simply not true at all.
Who
Like,
said in your lifetime that Vizio is a good TV? Is this
I'm
your
basing
own
everything off
conclusion?
anecdotal evidence. I've
You,
seen great setups with video TVs. I think actually what I've been learning in my major
you've
is
seen
that more
great
important than
setups?
can I more important than the actual picture quality is the sound, right? And
The worst part. Have you heard?
Adam, you know, if you have a video and you have no sound, nobody's gonna want to watch it, right? But
That's
if you
better.
have amazing
That's better
sound,
sound quality than a Vizio TV sound.
yeah.
That's one thing. My
Well,
dad's
big dog,
TV.
I'm trying
Oh,
I'm not saying that Vizio TVs have the greatest sound ever. I'm saying that more important, like if you have a good sound system, really the TV that you have matters a lot less, if that makes sense.
yeah, but you're still just like looking at like, man, do I have the drunk vision glasses on or something? Because it's like you have motion blur. When they're shooting motion blur, it's so washed out colors, like it's a water painting color schemed thing. And then you have just the low refresh rate, and it's there, but you just somewhat feel like it's just an odd, eerie thing. It's like if a little kid sitting next to you, looking at you, staring you down, you're like, oh, I want to hit you across the face with my little toy here, but he doesn't do it, but you know he really wants to do that. It's just that odd sense that you're like, this kid wants to just harm me so much. I don't want to be near him. That's the Vizio TV. It just looks at you like, ugh, I
I
know that you bought
disagree.
me out of pity of my existence, and why would you do such a thing? Ah, man.
Anyhow,
Whew.
should we get back to our
Quasi.
regularly scheduled programming?
Yeah, I will
All right.
I'll give you my prayers, Quasi, because you need severe prayer
Well,
after
let's do
that
this.
discussion.
Let's ask the audience. You guys put in the comments below. Am I right, like always, or is Adam? Does Adam have a point here? Right? Is is the actual
You
display more important to you than perhaps the sound? Or because let me tell you something. Once you get a good sound system, you're not there for the TV anymore. You're there for the experience. You know what I mean?
Okay, tell me
And
what you would
granted,
do for a sound system. What would you do?
what I would do for a sound system,
Yeah.
I think Sony has a Bravia sound system, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not really defining what I'm asking you. Would you do like a 5.1 surround sound with
7.1. I would love a
7.1?
7.1.
Okay. So 7.1 multiple speakers with a sub, right?
Yeah.
With a, your
With the sound bar, and then I
no,
think it's
no.
2 in
Don't
front, and then
don't ever say soundbar, Quasi.
no,
You
I'm
just
pretty sure it, like most 7.1 systems come with, obviously they come with the point one is the sub, right?
Yep.
And then there's 2 rear speakers, right?
Yeah.
And then there's 2 front speakers.
Yeah.
So we're at 6.
So you're seeing a soundbar mixed with a system, but even that, like a soundbar,
No,
like
because the
people,
sound bar makes the actual talking clear, if that makes sense.
yeah, people just do soundbar only with their
Oh,
TV.
please, no.
It's a step up
Please.
from,
Please.
perhaps the built-in speakers in a lot of TVs, except Sony Bravias.
Yeah,
But
we have the
still,
Bravia theater system in the apartment right now.
don't try to convince me that just a soundbar alone is good, because that alone is also just like talking through a tin can. It's just, it was great like at one point in
It
time.
really depends on which one you have, in my opinion.
Okay, so you at least have a better uh, outlook on sound than I thought you
Let me
would.
tell you
Okay,
something,
good.
Adam. My dad,
I'm sweating
my
over here,
dad
Quasi.
raised
Like
me to
this
hate
is.
bad sound. It's really
I wish he
like,
raised you to hate bad TVs too. I ain't talked to him. He did not do that good in that department.
yeah. I
But he might
mean,
not know.
let me tell you
He's probably
something.
one of those people that
He's
think of
done
Vizio
pretty
is good.
great. I
My
don't know.
dad
We have
thinks Vizio is great. I do not
hundreds of
agree with
TVs.
him.
Okay, we don't have hundreds of TVs. I just lied, but we've had tens of
I can
TVs
believe
over
you've
the
had
years,
lots of
and
TVs if you got some Vizios, because you have to keep
I
buying them every
just don't
couple
think we've
years.
ever purchased a Vizio.
So what makes you think a Vizio is good? Like what?
I've just
Do,
seen
do
it
you just
work
browse the stores
more
and
than,
like, this is great?
dude. Yes. Have you ever seen me at Best Buy? Of course, I just browse the stores.
There's no Vizio at
I
Best
get
Buy, by the way. That's only a
no.
Walmart
I
thing.
think it's at Walmart,
Yeah. Best
but
Buy
like I
will
do it
not sell
everywhere.
Vizios for good reason, because they're just trash. Capital T, permanently in concrete trash. Like a lowercase T does not do this justice, let me tell you. So you've walked into a Walmart where there's a Vizio TV and no other good options, and are you saying that the Vizio is the best of those options? There's not. There's not. There's not even. I don't think that Walmart even sells OLED TVs, do they?
They might. Let's check.
It's LED only. I mean, they
Walmart.com.
might sell it on their marketplace on their website. I'm talking about in store only.
No, we're gonna go hit in store only.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is.
they have LG TVs, so they must
Well, there's LG,
in
not OLEDs.
store. Yeah, they sell at this local one. There's a $2,000 Samsung 77-inch 4K OLED TV.
They do sell
Hey,
OLEDs. I've never seen a display at Walmart. I'm not
yeah, I mean,
saying they
I
don't,
just don't
but I
think,
have never seen it.
they're probably scared that somebody's just gonna pick one up and run out with it. Like,
Yeah, but they're
granted,
not
those
scared
things are
about that for
huge.
Vizios. They probably have by like the exit in a box, and they'll just turn their head saying, maybe someone will take it.
Just know
Maybe
that
we'll hope
that's
one day
not
that
true.
someone takes it, because
It's
we
just
can't
not true
sell
at
them.
all.
Sorry. We should probably get in the topics, Quasi.
Yeah.
I
You want
just
to take the first one?
Sure. Yeah, I definitely will. Okay, sorry. I just it's in my head so Quasi. Apple
No,
retail
it's
stores are
fine.
preparing for a new HomePod product launch. We discussed in this podcast several times, Quasi, that there's a new HomePod coming with the built-in screen. And Quasi's going to pull this picture so you can kind of get an idea. This is not the final design, by the way. This is a mock-up that Mac Rumors has. It could be it. We don't really know. We've not seen official CADs or anybody leak it at all yet. Not even Mark Germontis, right? So it's just something that this is an odd picture, I would say. It looks a bit odd. It's like an iPad mini screen almost with very big bezels and the HomePod. What are your initial thoughts, Quasi, about this? I mean, do you like this design or not
I
really?
mean, I definitely like it. I think that having a smart home hub like this is kind of cool. I know Google did it a couple years ago. And like we said multiple times, like you guys have never heard me be shy about this. I think that this could be a really cool device. And not just that, I mean, if I had, if I was at home, I'd purchase this because obviously my dad has a lot of smart home stuff now. But unfortunately, I'm just not going to purchase this for my apartment because I don't have any smart lights in my apartment. And I don't have a lot of
Yeah,
stuff in my apartment now that I think about it. Like my apartment is just not
you
a
should
very
get some.
smart oriented
You should get
apartment.
some stuff to combat that.
Yeah,
There's a new
I should buy
network
a new
type.
stove.
If you don't know about that, I'll tell you later about that. The one thing I would say in this mock image I'm not a big fan of is I want the speakers to go the entire base of it,
Hmm.
not just the very bottom fourth only. Maybe it's good, but I kind of want it to go like a HomePod is now. It's like basically the entire thing's at the very top. But I think this is a great addition because some places have like a little, screen on the wall somewhere that's the spot you control something, right? This looks at least a little bit portable if you want to move to like your kitchen, to your living room, to somewhere else. So I kind of like that concept, but I also like that you get some options to see like your cameras, to see some other things. And mind you, Apple is slated to, this is not in the show notes, to release some smart home security cameras this year as well. So we'll see how that kind of rolls out. And one of the things that I'm looking forward to is just to see how Apple expands their home hub kind of overall offerings, right? You're going to have probably some sensors, you'll have your cameras, you already have a lot of light things and everything else. So, for me, home automation is really nice because you can set things like, let's say I want to set the evening time where the temperature gets adjusted in the house and you have lights dim and all this other stuff, make sure the garage is locked and everything else. I like that. I like seeing that, oh, my front door has been opened up, and I'm not there. Who could it be? And I can look at my camera and see who it is, right? There's a lot of great things about this. So this having a home centralized location device to do that kind of stuff when I'm there, it's just nice. It's a peace of mind kind of thing, and it's just your entire overall home at a glance. That makes sense. I'm excited for this. I still think it's gonna be $349 to $400 price range, and I'm excited for this. Um, the one thing that I'm a little bit scared of is, do we see a price increase in this device because of the current chipsets and everything else? We
Well,
might.
you
It
wouldn't
might be
even know
more.
it's an increase because
You would
we have no
kinda know if the
baseline.
base price is way more than you thought it was gonna be, you know? Like, we don't have a
Yeah, I mean,
confirmation that it's $349 to $400, that's just what we think, the first off, but, I'm excited to see what their overall goal is and how they're gonna sell it because they do well at that. Um, and, the other thing too about this that I'm questioning is, how much of this stuff that's gonna be on this device can you not do in your home app on your phone now,
yeah.
right? Is it gonna be exclusive things, just this? This is a good question, not quite sure. But now with the new Siri, I'm very hopeful this is gonna be a well-rounded, wonderful device. And we'll talk about some things about Siri and stuff later on, but, Siri is finally iOS 27 worthy of use. It's so nice. Quasi, you've been testing it out. I have not heard Quasi say, "Siri still disappoints me." I don't hear
Oh
that
no,
anymore.
I'll say it right now. The other day I forget what conversation I was having, but I was telling somebody that it was about the Meta glasses, right? And the question was, would you rather have Meta glasses or a PlayStation 5? And I was like, that is a stupid, stupid question. Why would I ever want Meta glasses when my iPhone and my AirPods now have the capability of doing the exact same thing? Right?
No, they don't.
Granted,
They're not
granted, I can't
sunglasses.
say, "Hey Meta, what am I looking at?" Right?
No, no, no.
But
They're
I
not the
can
same
ask Siri
thing.
literally any question now, and she's gonna find me the answer. And I've got to give credit where credit's due. Good job, Apple, because man,
Yeah,
I was waiting
that's
on this
not
for
a
a
good
while.
comparison, Quasey.
I just I'm not the one who came up with the question. I thought it was a bad
No.
question.
No, 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 no. You're the first there's sunglasses built into them.
Yeah,
Secondly, you can
Adam,
take
I'm just not worried
pictures.
about the sunglasses.
You can't do that with AirPods and all that.
I don't know. I feel
That
like I can ask any question, and then I can also just click and hold this button, go to Siri,
Yep.
all right, and then Siri can figure out what I'm looking at. This is a terrible angle. Holy guacamole.
What I'm trying to say though is it's not the same kind of functional device. So you can use it for headphones and whatnot. I kind of don't somewhat, but I like what it offers for like taking pictures on a glance. That's nice, right?
Yeah, I
Because
mean
like
that's pretty
I have
cool.
so many times in the road been like, oh, you cannot believe what I just now seen. And I want to pull out my phone, take a picture, and the cop happens to see me and get a ticket. But I can get my
Right.
glasses out, take a picture quickly. It's not the best picture, but it's a good picture. Or record something
What is
quickly.
it? What does it take pictures in? Like what's the format?
Let me actually look right now because I want to know myself. I took a lot of pictures when I was. Give me 1 second here.
Please take your time.
Um, just no, I took a whole bunch. This man. Okay, give me 1 sec. I was going to the Meta AI app, and I'll just let you know there. Uh, media. I'm gonna share this with you, Quasi, just so so I can tell you because I don't want to be incorrect here.
I think you just Google it.
Well, I want to get more than just what I usually would say here. Okay. Boy, why can't I see this information? This should have
That's
been.
about 3K. It's a 12 megapixel camera that captures uh 30,000 times 40,000 32 pixels, and can record up to 3K resolution at 30 frames per second. So it's not a terrible camera. It's actually pretty decent
No, here it
for what's
is.
on your
That's what I was trying to
face.
find. Yeah, it's a 3K 72 DPI, 2.22 aperture. Okay, not terrible. Yeah, it's not like 16:9 aspect ratio, right? You have an issue with
Yeah.
that. But, for like a quick thing that you want to take, like I wouldn't not use my phone and use this instead. But for the quick stuff I want to do, like you wouldn't believe this stupid person in the road, or this happened in the road. Like I saw a fox that was like waving at me or whatever, right? Like that's what I would take
Yo,
it
can you
for.
imagine?
Whew,
Oh my goodness,
yeah.
Adam. I could have if I had I think I'm gonna change my answer because if I had Meta Ray Bans, I could have shown you the absolute gargantuan spider that was just in my sink this morning.
Yeah,
Like
and it's not a long process to get
ginormous.
your phone out, take a picture, but like there's certain times. Okay, great
Yeah, my
example.
phone was just not nearby.
I watched a grasshopper walk. Did you know they walk? Did you know this?
On two legs
I
or
No, like all of them. They have
well,
multiple.
I
They have
figured they walk,
four.
but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, you didn't. You've only
I
seen
figured
grasshopper your entire life hop. They never have walked
I
until
just
I
don't think
saw
that's
one day.
true.
I've never seen one walk. I've seen one hop from, plant to plant to whatever. Or if you walk up close when they hop away, right? I was
Yeah.
watching this little dude walk and it made my day. You know why? I've never seen it before. I got it on video. I got like 9 seconds of it because there was a walk beforehand, but I was too mesmerized to get my phone out to take a video. And then I took a video. It's a short little video. Maybe I'll send it to you so you can put it in the actual podcast. Let me do that right now, actually, because it was a great moment in time. And I was so happy because in my lifetime, I've never seen a grasshopper do this. And because of this, it's changed my entire outlook of grasshoppers. I used to just not think they could do this. And the fact that I seen this just made my day. I was so happy, and I probably shouldn't have been, but it's so like you just learn all the time, and this is a great example of that. But back to this HomePod Quasi, I'm very excited to see what this is going to do. Now, do you think this is going to replace the current HomePod kind of idea and concept? Or is just going to be an addition to it? Because not really
I think
like right now, the title is new home product launches for new HomePod. Is it a new category of HomePod with this, or is it going to replace HomePods? Do you
I
think?
definitely think that obviously both can exist at the same time, but I think also Apple's going to be moving towards this for the most part. Like this will be the premiere. Like this will be the
This is going to
iPhone
be
18
replacing
Pro, right?
current
You know, like
HomePod. You think?
no, I think that the regular because they don't sell the big HomePod right now, right?
Yeah,
Just the
they
little
do.
HomePod minis.
They do.
Oh, they do. When do they
It's
start
just
selling those again?
way worse than the first one, but they took away some great features. But
Well,
it's
I think that what I was trying to say is the HomePod right now it's a cool little device. It's not the best, but hear me out.
it's
Siri's
it's really
upgrading.
good at it's really good at what it does.
This is
Yes.
true. Um, but like I would definitely get this over a HomePod if that makes sense. Just because like the screen allows you to do more if that makes like
But what if you're
I
just
I think
trying to
I'm
do speakers?
just trying to do
Like
speakers. I'm probably getting
I
the old generation one HomePods.
I have to this day the original like tall boy HomePods, right?
Yeah.
And I got replaced it from Apple. Thank you Apple for that, by the way. Um, and I use that for like my home theater speaker kind of thing for my dad's Vizio TV, which he refuses to use, by the way, because only him and only him has issues with it, where it just stops playing audio. It's funny that my wife, me, or anybody else can play something with that, and it has not a single issue. The minute that he takes the controller and uses it himself, has problems. Like it
Yeah, I
really
mean,
does.
it just
He's
seems
like
like
going
he might have
crazy.
said something to
I,
Siri back in the day and she hasn't
oh,
forgotten.
he hates Siri and makes it very known. And I know it's spite. That's what it is. It's just spite from what he says to
The
Siri.
two are beefing.
He thinks he hates Siri more than Al Qaeda hates America. I think it just
Really?
oh yeah, he's you'll hear a shut up Siri, not talking to you, or he says something to Siri,
Oh, wow.
and then it doesn't listen to him well. Mind you, he has a first generation iPhone XR. Refuses to get the newer iPhone or any phone of this century. I don't know. I'm trying Quasi. He's a hard person to crack when it comes to getting something new. Like he's the same person that thinks visual TVs are also good. You
Oh,
understand how
interesting.
those people are. It's
So
just
so he's
people are
perfectly sane.
deranged.
He's perfectly sane.
I, I don't know if I would say that. He's a Cowboys fan.
Oh, 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 he
Yeah,
is sick.
yeah,
We need to get him to a mental hospital. This isn't good, Adam. This is not good.
yeah, yeah. He's a fan
How
of
can
the
you be a
Cowboys, not for the
Cowboys
reason
fan?
why he
Lord of
likes the
mercy.
cheerleaders. He likes cheerleaders. That's not the reason why I like a team. Oh, it's
Yeah, I
America's
mean that's
team.
just
That's their slogan. That's not what the entire NFL or anybody else thinks. That's their
yeah, they
slogan.
just haven't won a championship since like 1995. Like
Well,
in
neither
my
the
entire
Bears.
lifetime, okay,
I at least admit the Bears cannot be good sometimes, right? They're just not.
yeah, but right now they're a really darn good team.
Not the
They're a really
last
darn
game.
great team.
The last game was a bad example of that,
That's
though,
not their
wasn't it?
fault. That's not their fault. They're a young
Okay.
team. Their quarterback was in their second year. Caleb Williams is going to be great this year.
No.
Except he's the cover of Madden, so you guys
That's
actually would just
exactly
not
what I was about to
have a
say.
season at all.
He's gonna have the worst season now ever.
No, because it's true. Saquon Barkley from the Eagles was the cover athlete last year, and then all of a sudden, mind you, I think he won Offensive Player of the year before, and then I don't want to say he fell off a cliff, but my team did not make it back to the Super Bowl. So like
We don't know what happened last year, so
yeah, it was the most boring Super Bowl ever. I'm telling you, that's the only time I've ever won. First quarter, I think it was like 3-0. I went upstairs and I went to sleep, and I woke up for halftime. And that was it. I went right back to sleep.
I was just looking forward to the commercials more than anything else, which is
I didn't
also
even watch a single
lackluster.
commercial. Like it was
lackluster.
that boring. The game was so boring that I missed the commercial, and that's the only day of the year I like commercials.
Halftime show, like, okay, Bad Bunny, he can play some good songs. I think it's just that the performance could be a little better. There was times people couldn't hear him, and he had some issues with that. Like, I don't know if it was him or just production or whatever, right? But like, I've seen some better halftime shows. Like when Creed did their halftime show, dude, people had
last year's
goosebumps,
halftime
man.
show was awesome. I was a big fan of the Kendrick Lamar one. Then again, I wasn't.
You mean like the Bad Bunny one? What are you talking about?
No. Kendrick Lamar the year before, the most watched Super Bowl halftime show.
I thought okay, we said last year, which is when that was.
Sorry, no, that was this year. That was Bad Bunny was this year.
What's right? Okay, I'm mixing things up, Quasey. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
But yeah. Anyway, let's go to the next topic. We are going so far off topic, but it's been great discussions.
So I'm just gonna pull up for you guys real quick this mock-up of the iPhone Ultra, and we're hearing that some people are getting to test this, and I just have to say, I should have read my email. Not that Apple invited me to test it or anything, but I should have read my email. That's something I should start doing.
We've been bashing it too much, so we're not gonna get chosen to be a tester.
I definitely haven't bashed the Apple. I've been super nice about everything Apple. Please pick me next time. I'll say whatever you guys want me to say, to be quite honest with you. Like,
no, you know what? We should be chosen to test it. If we're the ones bashing it so much, why give those who think it's not going to be a good device the option to test it so we can be proven wrong?
Don't worry, Apple. I love you guys.
That's all I'm saying. I'm only bashing it because, not because I don't think Apple can do well, it's because they're late in the game and they've had a lot more things they can do with it that I was hoping for, and they're not doing that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of things that I should probably report to you guys on. First and foremost, the people who are getting the tested, I mean, I guess those people are cool enough, whatever. Anyhow, they're praising the device's pocketability, right? So how easy it is to take in and out of your pockets, right? And that's a big feature for phones. Like if you have a big bulky phone that gets stuck on the side of your pocket, you can't get it out, you don't want that, right? You don't want it to feel like an iPad coming out of your pocket.
Are you having this problem?
When I put my iPad in my pocket, I have that problem. But
iPad is just so much bigger than an iPhone.
Well, you know, this it's not that the iPad Mini is not that much bigger than the iPhone Ultra is going to be. So that's why I'm saying
but do you have problems taking your phone out of your pocket?
Oh no, not often.
Okay.
If I'm wearing like some really tight pants, maybe. But then again, why am I wearing really tight pants? Actually, that's
my question.
Like, I actually constantly find myself wearing really tight pants, unironically. Why? So I just don't know. I just don't know.
You have them as an option. That would be that'd be your fault.
I should just move them out of the closet. You probably
went to Walmart and bought some tight pants.
I don't buy clothes at Walmart is the issue.
And right after that, I bought a Vizio TV. It's just probably what you did.
Not what
Bad choices all around.
I can assure you that's not what happened at all. I go to Walmart for Drizzleicious from
what
for
does
brushes.
That mean?
You've never had Drizzleicious?
What? That just sounds like.
Here's what you got to do.
I shouldn't say it out loud.
Here's what you got to do. I need you on your lunch break.
That's soon, huh?
On Wednesday, right? Because I know you go to Chipotle on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Right. On the way to Chipotle, drop by the Walmart.
It's not on the way. It's past the way.
I know. I'm telling you, this is gonna change your life, right? You're gonna go to the Walmart, right? You're gonna park in the grocery section, right? Go around, right? They have this little aisle, right? It's right next to the meats. Like when you're walking in between like the food aisles and the meats, right? As you go down, you'll see it right here, right? It's on like the 4th row. And you'll see this thing that says Drizzleicious. They're little rice cakes that are like drizzled with just greatness, right? You're gonna pick up birthday cake.
You're talking about.
You're gonna pick up s'mores. You're gonna pick up French toast.
Yes.
You're gonna check out.
That's gonna be about
$10. Yeah, it's gonna be about $10.
Oh,
and it's gonna change your life.
Here,
because one serving is only like 90 calories, and it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna change your life.
pull it up so that people know what you're talking about. Yes. Oh, okay. I guess I did not know what they were called. Yes. So my wife bought those on vacation. And
Yeah, I mean, these are
before
just
that, we
absolute
went to
snacking.
Burkott's and got some. I'm like, these look kind of cool, right? They're gluten free and all this other stuff, right?
Delicious.
They have no
Delicious.
business being that
All these
good.
are delicious.
These are
No, absolutely not.
they're no
Delicious.
like.
Delicious.
Have you tried the cinnamon swirl ones, Quasey?
Yeah. I haven't tried these cookies and cream ones though. I really want to try these, but they're limited edition.
Yeah, and I don't think the birthday cake one. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, though the French toast ones are also awesome. If I'm not mistaken, they do not have any artificial food coloring in them as well. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
think you
see
might
the
be right.
ingredients? Can I just see the ingredients? I'm not
I
allowed to see
mean,
the
it'd be
ingredients,
lovely if you
Quincy.
could. Yeah, I mean, it'd just be so cool if we could. Allergen free, certified gluten free, certified kosher. Yeah, I
No,
mean, I
does
would
not
assume.
contain any artificial food coloring. Natural flavors are kind use natural resources like fruit juice.
Oh,
It's some things I can't say out loud. Yeah. So
why are they
no sin
Why
to
are
the
they trying to
dead.
sell me this for $30?
It's a
I just got
case.
it at Walmart. Oh, it's a cake.
That's the only way you buy them. Do you not buy them by the case? That's
No, I
usually what
just
I
get
want to
these
do.
little bags. I think I'm gonna get this though.
They are okay. I know what you're talking about now. I guess I just did not look at the name. You're just gonna buy it right now, huh? Oh,
Oh,
you're
I am still sharing my screen. I just
you are
doxed
still.
myself. I just doxed myself. Every bit of information. Oh no. so, so when
I
you
was about
guys
to just
listen
say you're
to
not
this
about to just do this right now,
and you
Quincy.
guys just hear this like when you guys hear
You
that
have
part that
to
just
remember to
cut
go
really
and edit
quick,
this out.
when you guys hear that
You
part
said
that
that
just cut
last
really quick,
episode. I'm going to take this out, and you just did not do that. By the way, of something you said out
dude,
loud.
last episode I was like rushing to
You
get it done. Like
you were
I was
saying
everywhere
you're
doing
dislike of
everything.
a certain set of people. You like cut this
Yeah,
out. You just didn't.
horrible miss. Oh my
Man, this is
goodness,
a
my
great
mom
episode,
called me
Quincy.
45 minutes ago. This is what I'm
I
talking
love
about.
this
My do not
episode.
disturb. Just nobody gets through.
I just love this episode. Okay, back to the iPhone Ultra. Let's get on topic, Quincy. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's an iPhone that people like, and it's maintaining its thin 4.5 millimeter profile
Yes.
while unfolded. But the compromise there is that they have to use Touch
Camera.
ID, which I honestly don't hate.
No, the compromise
Touch
is that
ID.
it has a worse camera. That's people are saying it's not good.
That is also another thing.
It's 2 cameras. Is it 2 or 1?
I think it has 2 cameras.
2.
It's a dual lens system.
You're
with
missing your
48
times 18
megapixel
optical
main,
zoom.
and yeah,
Not 8. Is it? It's not 8. It's 8, not 18.
Yeah, I think you don't get that macro camera.
You just at the end of the day, we don't really know 100%. Leaks can be leaks, right? Things can change. I just want to know when this comes out. And it's coming soon. We are so close to Dub Dub Quaces, by the way.
No,
Forgot
we're
to
not
mention
close
that.
to Dub Dub at all. Dub Dub is almost 11 months away.
Sorry, the next event from Apple. I don't know why I said Dub Dub.
Yeah.
Next Apple event, September Apple event. It's so close. So
it's very close.
When I see the final what they're going to do, people assume that I'm going to be buying it. And there's a lot of people that mentioned to me that you're going to get the iPhone Fold. You've been bashing it, but you're going to get it anyway. I will stand by my statement. I am not getting the iPhone Fold this year. And it's not just because I don't want to get it. I just want to wait until they work out the bugs. There will be bugs. There'll be issues. And it's a first-gen product. Until they fix those, I mean, it's taken every other company multiple versions to get it right. I like Apple, I like what they do. But I've seen things in the leaks that I'm not a big fan of right now. I don't want less cameras on my phone. I don't want MagSafe to go away. I just think that there needs to be some things they bring back, and that's why I'll be waiting for this phone to be wonderful again. And I also, in my head, am kind of scared because if I get this, do I need an iPad? Right? Quasio still have his iPad mini. He's not gonna drop that ever, right?
It just
I'm
can't
just
drop it.
saying
It's my favorite
there
device.
there might be a psychological thing with a bigger screen saying, "Maybe you don't need the iPad anymore because you got this." And it's just I gotta open my phone to get to the screen I wanna see. Like, there's just things that I'm not ready for yet. I'm not saying I'll never be ready for it. I've had my phone that's not been uploadable for so long. I'm used to this interface and things, and I'm just not ready for this yet. So, am I saying I hate the iPhone phone? No, I'm just not ready for it. I'm not ready for what it has or what it lacks currently. That's what I'm trying to say. But I want to see what they do. People are gonna buy the crap out of this. I know they are, right? And they're gonna sell it out. It's gonna be a great device for a lot of people and help me test it when it comes out, right? In the sense of that. I would love to test it for Apple. I'm not saying I wouldn't test it. I'm not sure if I would wanna keep it though. And maybe they're gonna make it
I would
incredible,
love
and
to
I'll
test
be
it and
wrong.
keep it.
Prove me wrong, Apple. Just do that. And you're listening, John Turners and Craig Federighi, right? Just make it happen. You can do it. Promise you. Okay. This is something I was not expecting to happen ever in my lifetime, Quasi, and it's
It's truly
happened,
a
and
great
I
day,
cannot
isn't it?
wait for this to happen across the entire planet Earth. Walmart has officially announced, Quasi, that they're going to be accepting Apple Pay and NFC payments in their stores. After
Don't
decades and decades of them not doing this, they are finally bringing it to
You're
light.
saying decades and decades, but the technology's only been around for like 1.5
Am I
decades.
wrong in
So
what I said?
no, I mean you're not wrong,
Okay.
but I think you make it sound like they were waiting decades and decades. That's just not what
No,
was
I have
happening.
said they had not had this for decades and decades, and that's a correct statement.
But also, I'm not happy about this. Right? It shouldn't have taken them nearly this long. Here's what gets me. Every time I go into Walmart, I break out my phone, right? And now I have, with my most recent card, my bank gave me Walmart Plus for free for the year, right? And now, I
The
mean,
bank did?
yeah, I know, it was really interesting.
Oh,
USA
wow.
just gave me Walmart Plus for free. I just don't know why. But anyhow, I go in there and I have to pull out the Walmart app rather than just double tapping the side of my button. Here's what really gets me though. As you look at those little things, the little thing where you swipe your card or you insert it, you see it flash. You see it flash the little green thing saying, the one that allows you to tap to pay. So it's not like they don't have the technology available to them. They were choosing to not allow you to do it out of pure spite because Walmart hates you and they hate me. And, for somebody who spends as much money as I do at Walmart, that should be an issue for me. And I'm happy that finally they changed it. Also, I didn't realize that Walmart and Sam's Club were connected until I had the Walmart Plus membership. But I just it's entirely been too long. And while this is good, it needed to be standardized a long time ago.
I
Because who even
agree.
carries their wallet these days? People are putting their whole driver's license on their phone. Let me see if I can do that yet.
Okay. So, to clarify, people have been asking for so long why Walmart has failed to do this for a long time. They here is the actual reason behind it. When you have things like Apple Pay and everything else, it really locks down the data that they can acquire during a transaction, which they can do with their own platform, right? So they didn't want that. They want to know what Quasi's buying, how much he's going there, what stores he's going to, so on and so on, right? With Apple Pay, that gets limited a lot. And so on too. Google Pay and everything else. So they thought, okay, we'll put this on the app Walmart, which already is a treacherous app. And I still, to this day, could not tell you the process to get to Walmart Pay. Like, it just changes all the time, and it sucks. So I tried it, and I've had so many times it just doesn't work. Oh, scan this QR code. You scan the QR code, nothing happens, or this doesn't work. Da, 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 da. And then I actually had a Walmart employee try using my phone to do it, and they could not do it also. So I gave up on it. I was done with it. I won't use it ever again. The other part of this is they had transaction fees that they were paying that were higher for their services and goods, right? And they didn't want to do that. But now it seems like that they have realized that there's countless individuals that do not like Walmart Pay, that do not like that you can't tap to pay at the stores, And after several negotiations with all these places to reduce the fees to have this, they got their way, which makes us have a better experience. And they say it's to make the customer experience easier at checkout. You've known this for decades. Like, seriously, like since you've opened up, people have wanted this basically, right? Even though that wasn't a feature then. What
I
I'm
just
trying to
don't know
say
when
though
Walmart
is
opened.
a long time ago, before you were born, Quasi. What I'm
I
trying
would
to say
assume
though
so.
is, it's finally
1962.
happening.
Wow.
It's still rolling out. It's not yet everywhere, right? You can go on their website to see when their rollout schedule is. I think for our region, Quasi, it's about next month at this time though. So we're gonna still suffer for a while. But for those who are looking forward to this, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm excited. If you don't like Walmart, just go there and buy some, what Gracie said earlier, that stuff, dish it, whatever it's called. Uh,
Drizzleicious.
yes, because, everybody deserves to have that at least once.
Absolutely
So
fantastic.
and there's not, a lot of drizzle on it, but it's so packed with flavor. And
Yeah,
it
I
feels
mean,
like that you can
it
eat
truly is
15
amazing.
bags of them. Like, they can make a milkshake out of this if they really wanted to, and people would buy it. Um, Beyond all that, this is something that when I see this, I'm like, this has gotta be spam. It's gotta be some clickbait. It's really happening. It's on their website. It's happening, and it's official. I am just more than enthused. Quasi, what are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, it's just absolutely awesome. You can't be mad at this, right? Obviously, you can be
I
mad at
give
how
him
long it
props.
took. I don't give
Yeah.
them any props. They had the technology just sitting there
Yep.
available to them. Like it'd be one thing if they like would have to repay or they would have to drop hundreds of billions of dollars to put all the technology into their stores. No, it's already
Yeah.
sitting
I
there.
know from
So while
working in
it's good that
retail,
they're activating it, just bad that they took so long.
their exact Ingenico card readers that they have had that technology for at least 12 years. So they
Yeah,
have it.
I believe it.
And this I'm almost positive you can say this, that this is gonna be a software update to their point of sale systems. Just turn it on. They don't have to even come to the store, I don't believe. So when they do all this, that's just a great little function, and I just can't wait. I'm excited for this. So good job, Walmart. It does suck, like we said, it took you way too long to make this happen, but you're doing it. So I'm excited, and you put a smile on my face. Good job. Okay.
All right, I guess I'll take the next one. Um, did you guys know that unfortunately, like we always do, we have to once again report on some layoffs. Right?
Yeah.
It's not a great
Oh.
situation. But unfortunately, across the Vision Pro and Series teams, almost 200 people, or over 200 people, I should say, have been lost their jobs, right? It's definitely a John Turnus thing, unfortunately. The Apple spokesperson said the changes were made to, quote, evolve our business and deliver the best experiences for our users. Another direct quote is, while we will create new roles as part of this change, it will also impact a limited number of existing roles. We are grateful to those team members for their contributions, and we are committed to supporting them throughout their transition, including opportunities to apply for other roles at Apple. And I will say that even though this is some really sad news, I do like that Apple's actively trying to help them get another role in the company, right? Yeah, the jobs that they were doing are no longer needed, but it's not like they're just hanging them out to dry. They're still, kind of keeping them around with something
I
for
have
them to do. So
questions about this.
hit me.
The first thing is, does this kind of make you feel like the Vision Pro is going to be diminished as a product, first off?
We
Secondly,
haven't seen a major update to the Vision Pro since they got the
we
M5 chip.
have it, and there's actually now reports that they have nixed the Vision Pro 2 and the mini version, not the mini, but the less expensive version of the Vision Pro. That's
That
nixed.
is not great.
That's,
That's
well,
the one I was gonna buy.
I just I think they're putting, some bad choices in right now because of this lack of sales in the first one, and they know the exact reason why it's not selling well. It's not the device sucks. It sucks at gaming, but that's about all it sucks at. Everything else is just peak is so great. The problem with it is the
I
price. The
can
price
agree.
is way too high. It is probably
Not to
at
mention
stock without any upgrades, the most expensive Apple product they have to date.
oh, yeah, for sure.
And
But
that is going to limit a good chunk of the population that wanna buy it. I mean, that is, like, a lot of money. It is so much money. It's more than, like, some people's cars, right? And
literally.
the problem with it is because of that price point and they don't change in the sense of making that more affordable, like, they needed to have the next very year a more affordable option, like, I'm talking, like, less than a grand, like, lots of VR, AR headsets, not right now because of the AI crap and everything, but you see, like, the Meta Quest, what is it, 2, whatever it is now, or 3? It's still under a grand, you know? And people will like that because they get the opportunity again to VR and AR, and they get the chance to play games, do things not for a crazy amount of money. Now you can make a pro version, right, and do that for the people that wanna use that for that purpose, but, like, even there, this is well above that in the price point, and your customer base is gonna be so limited. Like, there's this big thing, people are using it to walk outside and do a lot of different things and everything else, and I don't even see that anymore, and it's sad because it's a great product, but you had to lower the price. And if you're not gonna do that, make a variant that does lower the price and see how that works. Now, if that doesn't work out, then nix it, I guess, right? But you don't even give that as an option. This kinda scares me. The Siri team, let's go to that. Why would you nix a team that just made the best Siri?
Well, I think that the,
Or is it
people
just
who are
that
holding it back
are these the people that made the previous Siri that had to go because they sucked? Maybe that's what it
well,
is.
what it is the, this reorganization is related to the launch of the Siri AI because it now no longer has it like, the necessary expertise for the Siri team is, like, you only need so many people, so they're able to
Well,
eliminate a
yeah,
small number of existing roles to
but I wanna
allocate more
know
resources to those people.
I hope it doesn't turn into making it bad again because they just made it good. Don't ruin a great thing that you just did. Apple's I'm trying to say here. It's scary a little bit. Like I hear that and that I there's not a good explanation why. They know why, but maybe they had too many people. Maybe they had people from original one that still want to push their ideas and there's too much conflict. I don't know, but they know, right? But it's still a sad thing, but if they're going to allow them to reapply other places and do that, that means that they're still valued, right? They're not like, "You guys suck a whole bunch, get out of here." Like, I don't hear that from John Turnus, basically, so that is, I guess, the positive story, but it still sucks people lose their jobs, right? I mean, it's just
Yeah,
it is.
but
So,
a positive thing again, Apple is actively trying to help them get another
yeah.
position in the company, so it's
So
not
if they
like
get rehired
everybody's
somewhere
being hung
else,
out to
great.
dry, so
So it's
yeah.
kind of like a, good but bad story, right? So, but still, 200 people is a lot of people, right? To say the least. So, and we'll see how this rolls out. We'll keep following this topic. All right, we gotta kind of go because we're running out of time, Quasi.
We definitely are.
Okay, next
Um,
one.
yeah,
I just want to bring up that on the topic of OLED, that we talked about to begin with, we have 5 product lines from Apple that we're going to see to get OLED. And here's the rollout time frame. iPad Mini, Quasi's favorite iPad, in
the best
2026,
iPad.
Quasi is getting OLED. Finally, I cannot wait for this to happen. Jelly scrolling would be no longer, and
Hey, you
Quasi can
remember when
enjoy
I
an
said
iPad.
I didn't really care for OLED earlier? I will be purchasing this almost immediately.
It all
You know
makes
how cool it'd
sense
be to
to me
have 2
now.
iPads? I
Wait,
I just
it makes sense to me now that Quasi couldn't see Jelly scrolling on an iPad Mini when he likes Vizio TV. It all makes sense now. It all kind of
no,
flows into the good. I
no,
understand
that's
now.
not what happened. I told you I could tell it. I told you the average person can't. I
You did
Once I
not
got
say you
my
could
iPad
tell
mini,
it.
we're gonna have to go back and find the footage
You're gonna have to find the footage because I think you said you
because
couldn't
I
tell.
promise you, I
You did
told
say
you
that
I
most
can
people can't
tell,
tell. You
but
did say that.
most people can't. Because I take my iPad and go like this all the time. Oh, I just destroyed my mic. I'm so sorry to everybody's
It
ears.
survived.
But I do that all the time just to see it, man.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. At least you met your that you can see at
But I
least.
just don't think it's a big issue like everybody was
That's the
making it out
problem
to
right
be.
there. You're
Adam,
wrong.
the average person's all right. We're running out of time.
Okay. MacBook Pro, late 2026 or early 2027. finally getting OLED. It's the closest screen to OLED that I can ever say out loud. That's not OLED, that's LED. It's really close to being really good OLED, but it's just not there yet. But it's going to come this year, next year. iPad Air, 2027. iMac, 2028 or 2029. Ooh, that's kind of a big gap. And MacBook Air, 2028 and 2029. So that's the kind of expected rollout. So we see this from Taiwanese publications in the industry. I don't see Ross Young anywhere in this this leak. When Ross Young says it, it's happening. So I'm not saying that. Well, they're also going to put tandem OLED too in the iPad Mini. By the way, so crazy. It's the year for the iPad Mini. Let me tell you that. My first iPad was iPad Mini, and I loved it. Oh, what a great device! I got 5 when I ordered it. I only ordered 1. Did I tell that story, Quasey?
You did tell me that story.
Okay.
I think you might have
Good.
told it on the podcast as well.
Yeah, I think I did. Okay. So I saw that's a quick little thing that's coming. So, good job, Apple, for bringing OLED to almost every screen you have now. So great job.
Indeed.
Okay. This is gonna be a little bit long one, but we'll try to make it quick.
Yeah. So let me tell you guys something. All over my TikTok, there's a GTA leaker. This guy is
cyber
threatening
leak.
for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Did you know that he has a dead man switch?
Yes, I did.
Holy
I know that.
guacamole.
He's a smart dude.
He's a very smart dude.
I really can't even blame him for what he did. I really, it's
I don't
not
know.
good what he did, but I'm not gonna blame him.
Yeah, somebody was saying that they should send Steam support because they'll find him and put an end to this. But basically, a leaker known as CyberLeak has released gameplay videos of GTA 6 for 6 consecutive days. Right?
He's still going.
He's still going. Right? He's currently charging people hundreds of dollars to vote on which video gets released. And the videos all feature watermarks promoting an all anti-digital manifesto, right? I have to sneeze really quick.
Okay.
My. Anyhow, Rockstar's parent company Take-Two is trying to find these leakers. They've issued DMCA's subpoenas to Microsoft, Discord, and X to identify the individuals behind it, and issued a takedown notice to GitHub. I'm going to sneeze again.
He's
Good
back.
Lord. Anyway, the leaked game details show. If you don't want to be hunted down by Rockstar, you should probably close your ears right now. But we're seeing the protagonists Jason and Lucia, including a night flight, a gas station robbery, supercar driving, and some cutscenes. And then there's also a breakdown of the game's cover art, which reveals returning vehicles like the Sea Sparrow helicopter, a new sports bike, and hints at Vice City locations and culture. Now, the really crazy part is, I don't know how much money this guy wants from Rockstar, but if I was them, I would.
No, he has list of demands, and I don't think money is one of them.
A list of demands. All right, let's read what his list of demands are. Cyber leak.
Oh, it's a
demands.
big list, Quasey. It's gonna take us like 8 minutes just to read it off.
I don't know. It says the manifesto outlines 3 primary ones, and that is no digital pre-orders, no fake single-player DLC, and mandatory offline fallback modes. Which, honestly, this isn't too crazy. I mean, the no digital pre-order one is okay. I can understand.
It's hard to put that on a disc. It's 825 gigs, supposedly.
Yeah,
so.
but like,
you know that
825 gigs.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got it. I'm not playing that game. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
What do you mean you're not playing that game?
825 gigs?
Yeah.
I don't have the storage for that.
Man, it's
my
almost
PlayStation
like
currently has 45 gigabytes available.
It's almost like you should just buy an Xbox that could definitely have that much.
What are you talking? PlayStation has the same amount of storage as.
I'm just saying.
If I had the original PlayStation,
since you only have 40
left.
and you don't want to remove stuff, then you should maybe get an Xbox and just use it for that.
I just would not pay for an entire new Xbox when I could just pay for more storage.
You have an Xbox though, still, right? You didn't sell it, did you?
I mean, we have one in the apartment right now, but it's not
No,
mine.
no, no. Do you have one?
Oh yeah,
You had a okay. Well, so just play on there.
it's not here.
Where is
The
it?
Xbox is in either New Jersey or California. I couldn't tell you.
Why would you not bring it back with you when you brought it there? It's like your
'Cause I
shoelaces.
have
You
a
bring that with
PlayStation
you.
now.
That's that's not a good reason to not bring it. You can still
Okay,
have it
so
here.
I think I'm gonna have to delete Madden. I think I'm gonna delete Split Fiction, Batman Return to Arkham,
Okay.
EA Sports FC 26.
Okay. All right. To
Um,
to bring on to this
that only gave me 200
Cyber League
gigabytes
thing.
back.
My only question about all this is where is the response from Rockstar? I don't know why they're being silent. There are some rumors and then some conspiracies that Cyber League is actually Rockstar, which kind of makes sense due to the lack of public anything about this. Sure, they're saying that we're trying to find the person responsible. It's a group of people, first off. It's not just one person. Secondly, they're not doing anything to really, oh, we're seeing some lawyers out. That's not that this is really gonna screw up your game. Right. And also, Rockstar has been awful and
Mm,
terrible
mm.
at marketing GTA 6. They have made more news responses to delays than actually showing of the game. Yes, they're working with Netflix to do a early access kind of like whatever they're doing, right, with it. That's not good enough. We've had one trailer.
Really?
That is the conclusion of the trailers from GTA 6.
It was just that one?
That's it. What? GTA 5 has so much marketing, videos, screenshots, posters, whatever, than you've ever imagined. And I know that it's not coming out tomorrow. I get that. But you need to build the hype. You got to do something because just saying we're having GTA 6 come out in November and here's one trailer. What are you doing? You can make footage, you can make screen art, you can do a lot of different things to show clips and things of GTA 6 and people will be more hyped. Is it just not ready for that yet? I don't know what the reason behind it is. So this guy took it upon himself to just show some gameplay footage so people can get more hype about it. So unironically, he's giving them the benefit of the doubt and showing the game, maybe not in the way that they want, but he's showing more of it than that Rockstar ever has in this week span. I don't know what's going on with Rockstar. They're kind of like really just doing not good in marketing, and they're not usually bad at that. So what's going on as a whole with Rockstar? Like there must be some like back end weirdo things happening. I don't know, but I want to see more of the game. Show me like, people walking on the beach or like, you're flying or whatever. Why is some leaker had to be your marketing? That's kind of bad. So that's why
Yeah, that's
some
kind of
people
bad.
think it's really just Rockstar in a weird way doing this. But at the same time, I don't understand the reason behind if that's what's happening, and only they'll really know what's going on. But it's just a weird thing overall. All I'm saying is it's continuing happening. We'll see what Rockstar says in response. And let us know in the comments what you guys think below. Okay. Next one.
I think it's you because I just took the last one.
Okay. Sony sends PlayStation users a reminder that they do not own the digital games. And it's kind of a bad time for that.
I did see that, yeah. And
People
then
are
people
already
started
mad at them.
boycotting, yeah.
People are upset. This is the week that's supposed to be the don't play your PlayStation week, and I'm sure Quasi's not doing that at all. So, I'm sure he's just not.
It was on every game yesterday.
I'm just letting you know, he's just not part of that. So the blackout period is not what he's doing.
Played Spider-Man, I played 2K, I played Warframe, I
Why,
played
as a
FIFA.
company, when you had so much backlash to your choice digital games versus disc, do you send a just stab in the heart just to say, now that we're taking away the discs, I want to remind you that when you buy a game on digital, you don't own it.
Yeah,
You just don't own
that
it.
did upset
It's a
me, but it
license
didn't
to
upset
use
me
it.
enough to do anything
That's
else.
really kind of like, that's sadistic. So you're only going to encourage people to just get your game illegally because if you buying it does not mean you own it, so it's not
Then
technically
there's no
stealing. That's
such
what
thing
people
as
are
stealing.
saying.
Yep.
That's what people are saying, right? I'm not condoning that. I'm just
Yes, he is.
saying people are just gonna get more and more in your face about this,
Creative. Yeah.
Sony, and even Quasi can't back you up on this kind of nonsense. Well, this is not a new thing, by the way, right? This has been a thing since you bought games for PS2, right? It's just or even before that.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just saying
it's the same
Mhm.
policy on
Everywhere,
Xbox and
Xbox,
Switch as well,
everywhere.
but
That is
it's like
correct.
this was horrible. Like this
Why
was
would you
terrible timing.
send this out to the little people that still have your
Yeah.
servicing people to say it's like this. It's like if Quasi was in New York City, right? He's on a train and he's doing great, and this guy comes and just mugged him, right? Right? Let's say that happened. And let's just say right after that, the same person took some shears or barber, what do they call it? Clippers, and just gets him a reverse mohawk, right? Just right on the same person, right? After he mugged him, took all his money, took his PlayStation 5, the whole works, right? Because he had it with him. Now just gave him a reverse mohawk. It's just like a kick in the face, right? Why would you do such a thing, Sony? You have a lower approval rating than most politicians, which is a bad thing to say. And now you're doing this to piss them off even more. It's kind of a bad thing. Why would you do that? I don't know. I want to bring this up. Even Quasi
I was
cannot
very
defend Sony now.
like it's not like this is like something that's new, right? That's not why
It's not
people are
new.
upset about this. It's more like a slap in the face.
It's a
That's
slap in
all
the
it is.
face.
Like
It's
they're
a
just taunting us.
bam. Why? It's like your mom grounding you because you broke her favorite piece of china, right? And
No,
after she
it's like
grounds
an
you,
unprompted grounding.
yeah, unprompted grounding when you were going this week with your friends
And
to
then
go
she
to the
beats you
water
on top
park.
of it for some reason.
And then she takes a video of beating you and sends it to your whole entire class body. Like, you know how bad that would be? Quasi would be crying. I would too.
I
It's
most
not
definitely
fun.
would be.
It's not fun. And then she records that and sends that too. It
Wow.
just, it's not good. This is not good. And Sony, what are you doing? I don't know what you could do this year to redeem yourself at this point.
A release Wolverine.
Yeah, do something.
Everything will be
Okay.
forgiven once they
we
release
we gotta
Wolverine.
we gotta move on. Okay,
Okay.
quick little topic.
Finally, yeah. If you're in New Zealand, you can no longer use social media apps like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, or Facebook if
Or
you're under
more.
the age of 18, or sorry,
16.
16, because
I
they're
get
gonna
behind that.
require. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's crazy.
No,
Actually,
it's
I do
not.
think it's crazy. A lot of my I definitely had social media before I was 16, so it's just
Yeah,
a way
but
to
did
keep
you
in touch with
have
your
to?
friends. No, I
Did
didn't
you have
have
to?
to. I could use Skype, but then everybody stopped using Skype. So
Rest in peace.
yeah, I mean, anyway, if it gets approved by Parliament, platforms will have a 6-month grace period to meet the new requirements, and there will be a new online safety regulator with the Department of Internal Affairs to monitor potential risks and oversee the bill. So that's what's going on in New Zealand for you. That's your bit of
That's a good
international
thing.
news.
I fully support this. I had before I was 16 though, and the reason why I support now is because it wasn't such a scary place when I was 16 like it is now. It is scary. Lots of scary. There's various different ways that kids can be trapped in things that they shouldn't be in. I don't want to say too much here. Just put your own imagination here. But there's so many different things that they can be, not even just the obvious stuff, right? There's emotional like damage that people like just bash, like how Quasi is when he beats someone in 2K. Like to some kids, they can't take that kind of, criticism
Actually, I just
and
can't do
stuff.
that anymore because 2K updated their terms of service, and you can no longer go online and start bullying people. Oh
Okay.
my goodness, I'm sorry, this is completely unrelated. I was on the game yesterday, right? And I was playing 3v3, right? And some dude comes on, he's on the other team, and he's spamming the N-word. He was like, "This a white man sport. Get off the game."
Oh,
He was like, "Kneel at my feet." I reported him. But right
be
now,
at
I'm
your
letting you guys know.
feet.
PlayStation, lock in, get this guy. Let me see if
Oh
I
my
if I took a
gosh.
screenshot of his name. Yeah, I
It's
mean, it
probably
was just
Quincy's brother,
completely
just
inappropriate.
another account, but
Completely inappropriate.
oh
I
my
did not like
gosh.
that at all.
What I'm
They're
saying though
lucky.
is as an example, there's a lot more reasons now where kids under 16 should not be on social media because of all the nonsense, the C-SPAM, the whole it's a scary place, and you really need to make a lot of this down a lot because they will groom kids in ways you wouldn't even believe to make them do things that they shouldn't be doing. And it's not the kid's fault sometimes because they're just convinced, is the word I'll use, to do things they shouldn't be doing. Or just or just even have the emotional damage of getting bullied online. That's it's egregiously bad now with how from what it was when I was younger. You know, the worst I got when I was younger is them talking smack about my mom. That's about all I got, you know?
Lucky you, man.
And
Lucky
it
you.
sucked. But as Quasey can say now, it's way worse.
Let me tell you something.
So,
Somebody said something about my mom once got popped in the mouth, and nobody said anything since,
yeah, but
except
it's
like
way harder for
online.
you to do that, Quasey,
Yeah, I mean, I
when,
can't punch them through the
you have
phone.
no clue where they're at, right? It's going to be like SpongeBob Smaplix or something like that, right? And it's going to be somewhere in, you have no idea where they're at. So because they know that you don't know who they are, they'll say what they want, right?
Yeah, it truly is
So anyway,
unfortunate.
that is happening. Let us know what you guys think below. And should this come to the United States as well? Let us know.
All right.
Okay. Quasey, what is your project app of the week?
I was definitely gonna let you pull yours first because I already have yours
I
pulled
can
up.
do it. I can do it.
Yeah, I already have yours pulled
My
up.
product of the week is this Country Supermarket Manager. It's a nice little cozy game. I haven't played it quite yet. It's on my list to play. It looks fun though. You get to own your own supermarket and test it out on iOS for free. And then if you want to get the whole game, it's like $12 or whatever. It's pretty cheap. It's also on Steam too. I'm not sure there's cross progression between different consoles, but looks like it's a fun little cozy game and it's just kind of looking cool. So that's my app of the week. And my product of the week is this Owala, which seems to be super popular right now. It's on discount right now. It's the new free sip sway, and it's 30 ounces. Now, I just chose a random color. You can choose your own colors. There's obviously a lot of different color options here. And I wish Owala would pick a good color. Great example. There's a green one, right? But it has a
Green?
weird lid to it. Go to just
Oh,
the good green.
oh wow,
The grass green.
this one right
Not
here.
that Quasey.
It's
No, that one.
not
Good
this one.
green color down below. And then a weird color
It
combination on
just
top. Blue,
changes.
white, and it's just a weird thing. I don't know why they have weird
Like
colors, but super cool. Like Owala, they're great, and I like them a lot. What's great about this free sip sway is the very bottom of it is thinner, so it fits in most cup holders, right?
nice.
So that's a really nice thing. And I know someone who has one, they really like it a lot. And for some reason, the very last picture of it, there's a person holding it outside the truck, which I'm not sure why you would do that. That does not seem natural at all.
Find that photo.
It's the very last one.
I okay. It's just not
Uh
doing it for me today.
Go to the green one.
Yeah, let's go here.
No, that's just
Oh,
not
go
green
to
at all.
this green one.
Yep. Ye-
Oh,
right
there we
there.
go.
That's not
Not
natural.
entirely sure
Why is that a
why this
marketing picture?
person's doing this, but
And a truck that
good for
needs
them.
a lot of body
Of
work.
yeah.
Yeah, and why is there a pop socket next to door handle?
You're asking too many questions.
It's not a pop socket, but that's how it looks to me.
They clearly don't care enough about their car.
They just don't care. No, but
Yeah,
that mirror is as big as a Owala, basically. So,
it's
not to
true.
criticize him too much, but that's my product app of the week.
All right. Well, this is my product of the week right here. This is the Yamaha DGX 670B. Obviously, I'm big on music as of recent. Actually, it's not even recent. It's been a couple years. And I'm looking for an upgrade to my piano. And I've done a lot of research. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the one I will be getting, right? It's a beautiful 88 key with graded hammer action. So those deeper notes are going to be heavier while the lighter notes are going to be lighter, right? I'm super excited. I plan on buying this either next month or the month afterwards. I might get it to myself as a birthday gift. I don't know yet. The second I
Looks
see
nice.
any sort of funds that will cover this in my account, all right, the second I see one check deposited in there, I'm getting this with like post haste. Like I'm getting it immediately. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I will not be getting it with this custom stand because I already have an X stand for my piano in my room.
Okay.
But I think I will be getting a seat, a new chair. So next week, hopefully, I'll have decided on what chair I'm gonna get, and that's my product of the week. Now, my app of the week is this cool little app called 8210. It's been taking the sports world by storm. Right? This game, absolutely fun. Right? So basically, what you do is you spin this wheel, right? And then it'll give you a team and it'll give you a year, right? So Washington 2020s, right? So I know that Trey Young played for Washington in 2020, but also I think Bradley Beal did. So yeah, Bradley Beal, and he, averaged 25, 9, and 4. So, I would just pick that player. And the objective is to build a starting five that'll go 82 and 0, right? And my best has
It's
been
kinda like
72
fantasy
and
in a way,
10.
right?
Yeah. My best has been 72 and 10, but I'm going to get to 82 and 0 one day. So I'll let you guys know when I do. But yeah, that's my app of the week.
That's really nice. I think that's something that can get me in trouble with competition because I like to win. So, you know. Anyway, awesome. Well, I know we kinda rushed the last couple topics, but, we had a late start because of a discussion we were having. That's okay, though. Things
Yeah,
happen, right?
unfortunately.
But it's okay. So, we hope you guys have a fantastic week,
Yeah,
and
have a
we get
great week,
closer to
guys.
Dub. We'll be getting
Yeah,
more
we're just not
and
getting closer to
more.
Dub Dub at all.
What? I don't know why I keep saying Dub.
This is just not
This
Dub Dub.
the September event. Let's correct myself. And I'm so happy about that and see what they're gonna have and what they're gonna showcase, and we can finally see these products not in leaks, but in reality. So that's super cool, and we're excited for that. Let us know what you guys think of this podcast episode where we talked about it and any comments you have for this. I know we've been really doing bad about short form. When I say that me and Quasi have been busy, I don't think you guys understand.
They don't know the
And I'm
half
not
of it,
saying the
bro.
podcast is not a big thing that I'm looking forward to. It's not that at all. I'm dedicated to this podcast a lot. It's just outside of this, we have been busy. Like Quasi can barely breathe without being busy right now. So and it's just
I
been for me
wish.
too. With where we both work and go, it is just a busy time for us. So we're trying to get back on that. So I apologize. The short form was my thing, just so you guys know. Quasi's been doing good with the editing, getting the videos out. Good job on Quasi.
Barely. The episode didn't come out till Sunday last week.
I wasn't gonna say it, Quasi. That I mean, yeah, it's been just super busy, so we're kind of falling behind, and we're trying to get that picked back up, but it's just a busy time for us right now. So give us some time. I promise we'll get back onto it. Okay. Thanks again for following us. Let us know what you guys think below, and just let Quasi know that he's wrong about TVs, and just help me out here,
Yeah,
please.
I mean, so you can tell me I'm wrong about TVs, and then you guys will get blocked, and you'll never hear from this podcast again. Or you could tell Adam that I have a valid point, and who knows, you might
And
get
you
sent
will
a
be
shirt.
blocked, and then we'll have discussion about how you're wrong. It's okay. I mean, it's just you had the right to your own opinion. It could be wrong, and Quasi's wrong about this.
My opinion is just I'm like, there's very little times where I'm wrong, and I'll admit it. I've been wrong a couple times, just not this time.
You are, and
Just not this time.
I just because you have that shirt on does not mean you can say that out loud, Quasi. It'd be right. That's all I'm saying.
What shirt?
Your shirt right now.
This one? This Olivet shirt?
I was just trying to throw you off, and I did.
I
I
was just so
succeeded.
confused. I was just so confused.
Oh boy! All right, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you next week. Have a fantastic
Yep.
week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.